Welcome to the Curious Culture Club. Did the opening statements of Trump's trial change your mind? Today, we delve into the details of this high-profile case. The saga begins with the prosecution alleging a hush money scheme involving former President Trump. The charges include hiding payments to a porn star, and the key testimony is expected from David Pecker, a Trump ally who has previously admitted to engaging in checkbook journalism practices at the National Enquirer. Trump, on the other hand, has fiercely criticized the case, claiming innocence and unfair treatment by the judge and prosecutors. The prosecutor argues that this case is not just about hush money, but a criminal conspiracy, suggesting that Trump began reimbursing Cohen after the presidential election. In a significant revelation, the prosecutor also explains a $30,000 payment to a former Trump Tower doorman. With the stage set, the trial commences with both sides presenting compelling arguments. But what about the first witness? Stepping into the spotlight, the prosecution calls David Pecker to the stand. The courtroom falls silent as David Pecker, a key figure in this case, prepares to testify. Pecker, a known ally of Trump and a significant player in the hush money payments, is no stranger to the world of media, having been at the helm of the National Enquirer. Pecker's testimony is a riveting account of the saga, revealing the practice of checkbook journalism. In a candid admission, he speaks of the National Enquirer's engagement in buying exclusive rights to stories only to bury them, a practice that's come to be known as catch and kill. This revelation, while not unfamiliar, is significant as it lays bare the mechanisms through which the alleged payments were hidden. But perhaps the most compelling part of Pecker's testimony is his recounting of his relationship with Trump. According to the prosecution, Pecker testifies that Trump met with him after the election to express gratitude, a detail that could potentially link Trump directly to the hush money scheme. Throughout Pecker's testimony, Trump's reaction is one of alertness, a stark contrast to his earlier demeanor. The former president, usually nonchalant, appears more engaged as he listens to Pecker's account, a testament to the gravity of the testimony. But it's not just Trump and his defense team who are listening keenly. The jury, too, hangs on to every word. After all, Pecker's testimony isn't just about the facts of the case, it's also about credibility, trust, and the lengths to which individuals are willing to go to protect reputations. As Pecker steps down from the stand, the courtroom is left with much to digest. His testimony, rife with revelations, has added another layer of complexity to the case. The question now is, Pecker's testimony adds another layer of complexity to the case, but how does Trump's defense respond? Preceding the pivotal testimony from David Pecker, the prosecution, led by a seasoned attorney, begins their opening statement with a clear message. This case is about criminal conspiracy. The silence in the courtroom is palpable as the prosecutor lays out the alleged timeline of events. With a composed demeanor, he begins by stating that Trump started reimbursing Michael Cohen after the election, hinting at a possible acknowledgement of the hush money payments. He then delves into the roles of Cohen and Pecker in the alleged scheme, painting a picture of a well-planned operation. The prosecution further deepens the intrigue by bringing up a $30,000 payment to a former Trump Tower doorman, adding another element to the web of transactions. Trump cooked the books, the prosecutor boldly states, implying fraudulent financial practices. The mention of Stormy Daniels comes next, with the prosecution explaining her situation to the jury and introducing former Playboy model Karen McDougal, another key figure in this case. The prosecutor labels the manner in which Trump and his team concealed the payments as a double lie, further strengthening the narrative of deceit. In a surprising move, the prosecutor acknowledges that Cohen, a key witness for the prosecution, has made mistakes in his past, perhaps an attempt to preempt the defense's strategy of discrediting him. The prosecution's opening statement concludes with a powerful message, setting the stage for a gripping trial. The courtroom buzzes with anticipation as everyone wonders, how will this case unfold? Only time will tell. In the face of serious allegations, Trump's defense prepares to fight back. The defense, led by attorney Blanche, starts off with a bold declaration. Trump didn't commit any crimes. They paint a picture of Trump not as a larger-than-life figure, but as a man just like me. This statement, one could argue, is a strategic move. attempting to humanize the former president and build a rapport with the jury. Blanche further argues that the events in question took place years and years ago. This is a clear attempt to question the relevance of the case today, implying that the trial is merely dredging up the past. The defense also criticizes Cohen, the key witness for the prosecution. They argue that he is not a reliable source, attempting to discredit his testimony even before it begins. Interestingly, the defense doesn't shy away from the topic of influencing an election. They argue, quite boldly, that there's nothing wrong with trying to influence an election. This statement can be seen as a direct counter to the prosecution's claim of a criminal conspiracy. In their narrative, Trump had nothing to do with the chain of events that led to this trial. They also detail Trump's relationship with Daniels, a key figure in the prosecution's case. The defense's strategy appears to be one of distancing Trump from the scandal while discrediting those involved. As the defense lays out its arguments, we see a clear contrast with the prosecution's case. Where the prosecution paints a picture of deceit and conspiracy, the defense presents a narrative of a man caught up in events beyond his control. With the defense's arguments laid out, the stage is set for a gripping trial. How will this case unfold? Only time will tell. We hope you found this video informative and engaging. The stage is set for an electrifying trial, and we'll be right here to bring you every twist and turn as it unfolds. Will the defense's strategy of distancing Trump from the scandal and discrediting key figures work? Or will the prosecution's narrative of deceit and conspiracy prove to be more compelling? Only time will tell. If you want to stay updated on the trial, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We'd also love to hear your thoughts. Did the opening statements sway your opinion on the case? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the intricacies of this high-profile trial. Stay tuned for more updates on Trump's trial. Until then, stay informed and stay curious.